Among the Dusun people of Borneo, there exists a tale passed from elder to child through countless generations. It is the story of two legendary figures whose love and struggle echo through every region and tribe, each retelling with its own color and voice. Yet at the heart of all versions, the essence remains the union of the celestial and the mortal, the impossible dream of love between realms. In one revered version of the tale, Kinomulok was a daughter of the Rumandawi, the celestial aristocracy who dwelled in the high realm of Pamagunan and Kudingking. Kinomulok, along with 6 of her heavenly sisters, would often descend to earth to bathe in a hidden lake deep within the wilderness. Cloaked in their shimmering shawls known as karilip, these ethereal garments allowed the princesses to soar between the heavens and the world below. On one fateful day, Kudingking, a mortal man of great strength and noble blood, was hunting in the forest. Though of Rumandawi descent, Kudingking had been born and raised on earth. As he moved silently through the woods, his ears caught the distant sound of laughter, joyful lilting and unlike anything from his world. Drawn to the sound, he followed it to a secluded lake where sunlight danced upon the surface like molten gold. There, in the crystal waters, bathed the 7 princesses. Their voices chimed like silver bells, and their beauty made the world around them pale. Kudingking stood hidden among the trees, spellbound. But his eyes found only one among them, Kinomulok. As the sisters played, they had laid their karilip shawls and robes upon the rocks at the water's edge. Seized by a sudden, desperate longing, Kudingking crept forward and stole Kinomulok's shawl. Without it, she could not return to the skies. She was bound to earth. The other princesses, unaware, finished their bathing and ascended back to the celestial realm. Kinomulok was left behind. Startled, frightened, and helpless, Kinomulok was soon discovered by Kudingking, who confessed his love and begged for her forgiveness. Despite the betrayal, something in Kudingking's eyes spoke to her heart, longing, reverence, and something deeper. A soul that yearned not to own her, but to cherish her. Kinomulok became his wife, and in time love did indeed blossom between them. She taught him the sacred ways of her people, and he offered her a life filled with care and devotion. For a time, they lived in peace. But peace does not last when the laws of the heavens are broken. News reached the celestial kingdom. The king of Pamagunan and Kudingking, furious that a Rumandawi princess had been claimed by a mortal, sent his guards to retrieve her. The divine and mortal were never meant to mix. Kinomulok, they said, must return. Her place was not among the Tulun Riniba, the people of the earth. Grief-stricken, Kudingking pleaded with the guards, but the laws of the heavens are not swayed by mortal tears. Kinomulok was taken from him, and the skies once again sealed themselves shut. But love does not yield so easily. Kudingking vowed to reach the heavens and win her back, no matter the cost. With nothing but determination and the whispers of the wind, he climbed toward Mount Kinabalu, the sacred mountain that pierced the clouds. There, at its foot, he was met by the celestial gatekeeper. If Kudingking wished to reclaim his beloved, he would need to prove the strength of his heart. The first test, to collect 10 bushels of rice grains, scattered across the foothills by the celestial guardians, all within a single night. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Kudingking began. The task was impossible. The rice was scattered like stars over 1,000 ridges, nestled among roots, buried beneath moss. But Kudingking ran, dug, scraped, and gathered his hands. Bled, his legs faltered, yet he did not stop. As dawn broke and the first light touched the summit, the guardians returned to find 10 full bushels before them. But the trials were not yet over. In test after test, Kudingking faced the impossible, lifting stones said to be unmovable, deciphering riddles no mortal should know, traversing flames that seared the soul rather than flesh. Each time he pressed forward, carried by love alone. At last, the king of Pamagunan Korandovian stood before him. Impressed by the mortal's will, the king did not speak of laws or punishment. Instead, he looked upon Kudingking and saw a truth undeniable, that love, when pure, was as divine as any heavenly law. Kinomulok, who had watched Kudingking's trials from afar, wept tears of joy. With a wave of his hand, the king restored Kinomulok's Kuralib shawl, but he did not command her to use it. Instead, he left the choice to her. She placed the shawl in Kudingking's hands, and with a voice that rang through the skies, she said, "My home is where my heart lives, and it lives with you." Kinomulok descended once more to the earth, not by force, but by choice.